4 years, there has been one game that has leaked more times than any other. We've heard stories of this game coming out, being canceled, having the story leaked, having the writer come out and say that, I'm sorry I leaked the story. And now we have an actor who actually posted the fact that they are working on an unannounced Valve game. And a lot of people are thinking that it's finally time for a Half-Life 3 reveal. So, long story short, there's an actor who goes by the name of Natasha Chandel, whose website you currently can't go to because it's getting so slammed all because of the fact that they accidentally posted this one update to their voice acting portfolio. You can see Project White Sands, a video game that is listed. Release date was TBA, and the developer is Valve. Now, Valve has been a bit of a leaky ship as of late. We know that Project Deadlock has had some leaks come out here and there, but this one's a little bit different. This is the first time we've had some concrete evidence that there's actually development happening on a Half-Life video game in any capacity. Now, Reddit has sort of run a bit wild with this. As noted by members of the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit, White Sands, the game that is referenced on the website, is much more likely to pertain to Half-Life 3 than, say, Left 4 Dead 3, not least because White Sands is a park in New Mexico state where Black Mesa was, basically. Just a voice actor who probably never heard of Steam nonchalantly mentioning they did work on Half-Life 3. Now, those quotes are via Reddit, which were collected by Eurogamer and posted. And, if you Google White Sands, the area seems right. Everything sort of fits. Now, there are some YouTubers who have been covering Half-Life basically their whole career who have been talking about this. But what makes it a little bit more interesting, as soon as this started coming out, the website was down because it exceeded the bandwidth limit. And just before the website went down, it had been updated and all references to Valve's Project White Sands had been scrubbed. I actually used the Wayback Machine and I managed to get the screenshot I showed you a little bit earlier to showcase the fact that, yes, Project White Sands was actually on the website, and this is a notable development in the Half-Life 3 leaks saga that seems never ending. Now, there's this YouTuber who goes by the name of Tyler McVicker. Tyler McVicker has been doing just a ton of data mining where he goes into the source code of the source engine and looks at what changes with every patch. And he has found a few interesting things over the years. One of the things that he noticed is that only 30% of people are subscribed to his YouTube, and I have similar numbers. So if you want to consider subscribing to me and subscribing to him in the description below, that would be great. And hit that like button if you're already subscribed. Thanks for watching. But in all seriousness, a few of the smaller things, you can go see his full video and his many videos about the topic, but it's notable that there is the HEV suit, which has been mentioned in the source code. Back in 2023, he talked about how the game will maybe have a darker tone and focus on stealth, as well as a more open world environment. And he actually has a longer form, more in-depth video in the works, talking about all of the things that are happening with the engine that sort of hint towards the idea that this might be Half-Life 3. Now, this isn't the first game to leak from the Half-Life team. Don't forget, we also have Deadlock, which has been sort of a leaky rumor mill. This is via Insider Gaming. And basically, Deadlock will reportedly be a 6v6 third-person hero shooter. The game will feature a large map with 4 lanes to attack that have tower defense mechanics, as well as various items and abilities to utilize. Now, that's via Gabe Follower, who basically leaked the following. This is back in May of 2024. So we have been hearing these rumors and conjecture about Valve projects coming out, but that's sort of the norm. What we don't normally get is something as concrete as a voice actress who is working on the game, posting that they're working on a game for Valve that has a code name related to the area where the game would likely take place. Now, one thing Tyler McVicker did point out in his video is they've used other code names, like they've used codename Hot Dog for some Valve projects. So take that with a grain of salt. And a real quick collection of some of the thoughts here. Half-Life Alex No VR said, what do we know from these Half-Life 3 rumors? You play as an HEV suit character. There's vehicle simulation, full voxel destruction. Voice actors have been hired and they use White Sands as the code name. Various Zen creatures cut from Half-Life Alex are being worked on again. And there's more hints and clues. The Half-Life community is just electric right now because there are so many interesting little tidbits coming out, and it feels like there's actually something real for the first time in years. Now, if we go back to 2017, there was a leak about how the most anticipated game may never come out. So the writer leaked its story. This is all about Mark Laidlaw, who tweeted out at the time a fictional universe that many people are like, this is clearly the plot to Half-Life 3. And what happened was it started making headlines, right? Half-Life 3 canceled in 2015 as story and gameplay details leak. So all of this stuff is sort of happening. You know, we have the original report in 2017, and then we see these reports again from Tyler McVicker, who talked about the darker tone. He actually made the video private, so I don't know if he decided not to continue down the path back in 2013 when he was making these reports, but this one is more concrete, sort of like when the actual game writer came out and revealed that he regretted leaking the story. He basically said, eventually my mind would have calmed and I'd have come out of the other side a lot less embarrassed, he says. I think it caused trouble for my friends and made their lives harder. It also created the impression that if there had been an episode 3, it would have been anything like my outline, whereas, in fact, all the real story development can only happen in the crucible of developing the game. So what people got wasn't episode 3 at all. Long story short, he posted this story. It's not what Half-Life 3 is going to end up being. And the last update I saw just on Half-Life 3 leaks while we're covering it was when Gamescom listed Valve and everybody's like, Half-Life 3 is coming. It's this year. It's for sure. Like we've heard stuff like that just for years. And one of the funnier comments in the Eurogamer article was, I'm putting on my clown makeup. I'm Half-Life 3 hype again. It's just one of those games that are constantly mentioned by fans, and fans are constantly hoping to hear more from Valve about whatever they're working on next. And I believe the last one we got was Half-Life Alex, and obviously everybody would love a Half-Life 3. I would love to see Half-Life 3 actually come into existence. Still need to play through Half-Life Alex, or at least watch somebody play in VR. I'm not a big VR fan, but the Half-Life fans are ready for Half-Life 3, and I think it would be just awesome to see that. And I'm also interested in Deadlock. Just anything from Valve would be great. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you do like my content, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. I do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. That's the long and the short of all this Half-Life 3 drama you probably heard about online. Thank you so much to the members for supporting my channel. If you want to become a member, of course, you can click that join button, support at whatever level you like. And thank you so much for allowing me to do what I do to the members who do support. I can't do it without your help. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to you for watching. If you want to see a video all about what has been going on at Bungie, you can check that out right here. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.